Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to BrunoEx Scam Exposed Part 3, the final part of this series, you want to call it, exposing Ryan Janicki and BrunoEx as the scams and scammers that they are. All right. So before I get going in this video, you should have taken the time out to read the disclaimer. Again, this video to understand what's going on this channel at all times. If you did not do that, please go back and do so that way you understand what's going on this channel at all times. So that said, let's get into this video. So this is the recent video that Ryan Janicki put out on his YouTube channel. BrunoEx update, questions and answers, haters welcome. He calls people like myself, Jorge Vassal, buying that stuff, haters, trolls, idiots, all that type of stuff. But he's the one looking like the idiot, deer in headlights right now in this video, and about to lie to everyone again. So this video, you can see it's over an hour long. And I'm gonna get through this video as this is probably the longest video out of the series, but it's because I'm gonna have to pause the video and give replies as well. But I want you, when you're looking at this video, look at the live feed over here, and when you look at the live feed over here on this Jorge Vassal video that he did, when Jorge Vassal literally had him flustered. And for questioning him, which Ryan Janicki does not like to be questioned. He does not like to be how can you say challenged in any kind of way, because he's childish. So the thing is, look at the people that's commenting over here. Wycliffe Ocean, Cindy Lee. Now Motley is still responding in his new video. Triffic, I didn't see that person's name. I didn't see Tim Johnson. I didn't see Patricia's name as well in that video. And everybody else that came up in a live feed, for the most part, are not commenting in this new video right here, because they all understand. They all see the writing on the wall. They're all holding him responsible, and he's kicking people out of Telegram groups now for holding him accountable. So let's go ahead.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Ryan with Degenerate Passive Income. I'm coming to you today on a Sunday evening, late afternoon, December 1st, 2024. Thank you for joining. I have 22 viewers already, and it just started. Obviously, there is, a lot of stuff out there, guys. We're going to talk about everything tonight. Because you know what? I've been getting bombarded with all of the YouTubers, and everyone's like, what's going on here? What's going on there? Why'd you take your videos down? Why'd you do this? Why'd you do that? What happened? Let me tell you something, guys. When you're successful at something, don't think that people want to see you succeed, okay? That's not...
oh my goodness, here you go. I said, trying to play the victim. Nobody was criticizing you. Nobody wants to criticize you for being successful. So you got, you got a real estate business. You have a tire business. You have a Bitcoin mining operation. Do you hear us criticizing you for being successful in those three businesses? No, we criticized you for promoting an obvious scam that you guaranteed everyone that would never rug pull. That's what we criticize you for. So get your facts right.
The case. I don't care if it's your relatives, your brothers, your sisters, your aunts, your uncles. Everybody wants to see you fail. That's just the way the world works, all right? So when something like this happens, I'm not saying my family has done that or anything, but this is just how it works, right? People who consider you friends, even YouTube buddies, right? They want to see you fail so they can go show their Ponzi, when something that you have been working on for a long time is having some troubles. Okay, that's how the world is, right? And it's okay, right? I don't care. I don't care what any YouTuber has to say about me. I don't care what any person in any chat room has to say about me.
That's a lie. All he's doing is lying right now. If he didn't care, then why would you mention it? If you don't care, why are you kicking people out of Telegram for criticizing you, for holding you accountable, for questioning you, for challenging you? I don't know how many people you kicked out of Telegram, but you even going to admit at the end of this video how you had to kick someone out, and you've already kicked out other people because you don't like the criticism because you're, a child. That's what you are.
Or nothing. All right?
And I apologize if the volume is low. It's not me. I promise you, it's not my volume. I got the volume up to the max it can go, even on YouTube, on my computer. It is Ryan's side why the volume is so low.
Those people are keyboard warriors. They don't count. I could care less about them. I care about them as much as they care about me. All right? Some people in the private plans have got big mouths and they choose to go on different platforms and talk crap about me. Okay?
So one of the people that he's talking about that he has a big issue with is Thomas. That's on Trustpilot. So he left a review right here on Trustpilot accusing Ryan Janik of being one of the biggest crooks in the industry as well. And so he has an issue with that because when someone attacks him publicly, and rightfully so, you're supposed to feel some strange way about it. But if you deserve the criticism, how can you get upset about it? Literally, it is because of you, Ryan Janicki, why 150 or I don't know how many people that end up in BrunoEx in the end lost their money. And thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars. You even said that you accepted $7 million in, over more than $7 million in. And that was at the time when you was talking about that. Then you had an NFT plan come out where people paid even more money to the NFT plan. So you are the sole reason why so many people have lost out on a combined at least $7 million.
Which is fine. All right? I had to kick one of them out. I hope he comes on tonight. Okay?
There he's bragging.
That's what we're doing. So, this is that's why we're here tonight. Because everyone's like, oh, Ryan took all his videos down. He went and ran and hide. Guys, when there's troubles with something, okay? Any person, any influencer does that, okay? BrunoEx wasn't taking deposits for the last 3 or 4 weeks, okay? They weren't taking in fresh money. It was announced. We already went over this, okay? That's the thing. So let's just get that out of the way. I didn't want people buying an NFT until I was absolutely certain of what was happening out there, all right? That's another thing. That's main reason, because all the links for that, everything was in there to do that. So I didn't want anybody buying an NFT until I knew what was going on. So all my videos were taken down, all my social medias, stuff like that. That's the right thing to do, so people don't spend money foolishly or buy into something that is not paying, all right? That is not my intention. I do not want that. What else? We need to get past the fact that a certain few people are going in on the Telegram groups and saying that I'm the scammer here. Guys, the wallets, you guys have the wallets and you can track them, all right? Everybody in the private group, you can track the wallet. It will see that it's going right into BrunoEx's wallet. When the rewards come, it comes out to mine and it goes into yours. I have we're going to talk about this later because it's super important. Because everyone thinks I just disappeared, not doing anything in the background. I told you from day one that I'm here. I'm not going to leave until I say it's time. It's not time. All right? Let's just get that out of the way. So we're going to go through that. We're going to go through. We had to mention the people. We had to mention the fudders. We've got one gentleman. I hope he shows up. Where you at? I know you're watching. You might as well say it because you've been spraying nonsense in every Telegram group and on other YouTubers' lives. You might as well show up in here and say something. Be a man about it. Or if you don't, I'll put your name out there and I'm going to tell you exactly how much you had invested. I'm going to tell exactly how much you made, how much you lost, the dates, and everything, because you told everybody that you spent $75,000 and lost every dime. Well, no you didn't. Not even close. Way, way less than half, all right? And I'm not saying it's lost. But when you go around and spread stuff like that, I'm going to call you out live on YouTube because you did a multiple lives talking stupid, and then you go and put a, what's that site called?
He's referring to Trustpilot again. But, you know, just like, why is it that you're calling someone stupid for sharing what happened with their money? So I already know who he's talking about. I said it's Thomas. And he, you know, like he said in that Trustpilot review, he's 72 years old. And now he won't have anything to get for his grandkids for Christmas. That's when these scams rug pull. Look at what's happening with Ubitex right now. No withdrawals. They actually scammed everyone. The token price went from almost $3 down to pretty much nothing immediately. And, you know, so here he is, Ryan Janicki, you know, just trying to criticize someone else for calling him out. Like the person should be doing. Call him out. I've had people call me out in the past for promoting, you know, scams and everything like that, and I apologized. Because I was just taking the words of idiots like Ryan Janicki and just sharing information and believing every word that they were saying. Just like some people are still doing for some apparent reason. I don't understand why. You know, so let's continue on.
Where you can go and rate the company or whatever. I can't remember the name of it. Whatever. Doesn't matter. So, please say something or your information is going out there for everyone to see. All right? Starts with a T. First of all, who's in the house? Kendall Thorns throwing flame emojis. Joseph Andrew Bain. Got the flex going on. Patricia Humphreys is always in the house, always giving us prayers in the chat. Stephen Lee is in the house. Eugenia Clone all the way from Florida. JT, Cody Brown is here. He is from South Dakota. Orlando Humphreys says, come on, Ryan, just cut the crap and tell the truth. Orlando Humphreys is probably the guy that starts with number T, or he's just another keyboard warrior, and he's not in it, right? He's not in it, okay? So I don't know why he's even here, okay? Period. So Orlando, whatever. Tell YouTube how you switched everyone from 80% to lesser paying 10% Forex plan without their knowledge or their consent. Tell everyone on YouTube how even if we wanted to exit and get our capital back, we can't because the BrunoEx support team has not been communicating with you for weeks. What do you think we're here to do, Orlando? Okay? You're such a big man by saying all this stuff. He's the keyboard warrior. You know? I mean, you guys can see it, right? It's been months and months, and anybody in the ambassador plan for the Forex plan has been getting paid $1. Orlando's not even in it, but whatever. Whatever.
It doesn't matter if he's in it or not. Can you dispute or debunk anything that Orlando Humphreys is saying right there in the live chat? No, you can't. So all you can do is refer, you know, just go to insults like you always do, like a child. Keyboard warrior. You're like, man, you're the biggest keyboard warrior of them all. Try to appear like you're this big tough guy and everything like that. Oh, I'm 6'2", 6'3", and everything like that. Who cares? The tallest guys get folded in a street fight. You won't be able to survive in a street fight at all. I can guarantee that. So stop acting like you're this big tough guy when you're really not. You're the type of person that bring a gun to a fist fight because you don't want to get beat up. That's the kind of person that Ryan Janicki is.
Orlando, I'm not going to kick you out. Everybody knows that you're a troll, and you're probably really a loser. Whatever, you might be 17-year-old in your mom's basement. Doesn't matter. Share the rights in the house. Josh Plonk, a Trustpilot. Yeah, a Trustpilot review with my name in it, saying I'm a big scammer. I stole all the money. You guys know exactly where the money went. And it sure in the hell did not go into my wallet. It did, but it went right out to BrunoEx's. Okay? That is the truth. And you guys, I haven't been accused of it once whatsoever, because I know people are tracking the wallets, and they can't come to me and say, hey, where'd this money go? Where'd that money go? All that stuff, okay? You can't. You've tracked them. I don't have your money, all right? I do not have it. That's not how I roll. Those who know me know this, all right? So we'll leave it at that. Tina Jarquin, all the way from Massachusetts in the house. Sunny Burnett from sunny Florida. Chris Biz says, number one Bruno funny here, chiming in. Chris Biz, appreciate you showing up. Washington, D.C.'s in the house. Vincent Thomas, blessings and a great day to you. PC Dave says, I personally believe you. One winner says, still by your side. Vincent Thomas says, I am here with you. Chris Biz, Keyboard Warrior 2024. Wakar says, I'm here with you. ST says, hello everyone. NLGNL says, greetings. Tina, you know I'm with you. ST says, hey everyone. Hey, I appreciate you guys showing up, right? Let's just get this out of the way too. How many YouTubers come on live, especially with a protocol like this, and say, guess what guys, there's a problem, right? I wanted all of my people and anybody who's looking at the NFT thing to warn them what's happening, okay?
There's been multiple YouTubers that do something like that to call something out, when it stops paying out. I've done it, from me getting involved with scams in the past. So don't feel like you're the only one that's able to do something like this. It takes nothing to turn on your camera in your own home by yourself and do a video. Yeah, people will consider that brave, but when it comes to things like what happened with me with Novatech, the people that were calling me out for promoting Novatech and everything like that, I apologize to all of them for being so wrong. That's being a bigger man. Ryan Janicki will never apologize for being so wrong about BrunoEx to Jorge Vassal, to myself, to buying that stuff, and whoever else that's criticized him. And BrunoEx. He would never do that because he's not a man. He's a child.
No other YouTube comes on here and says, hey, I'm sorry, I made a mistake, guys. This is not paying. They'll automatically delete their videos the second it happens. We've been having troubles for about 3 weeks, right? 4 weeks, almost. Okay, I didn't delete any videos till 2 nights ago. Just because I should have done it right away, but thankfully no one did buy an NFT in that time. So I feel pretty good about that, right? So nobody else is going to come in here. I told you from day one I would be here, okay? Until I fought tooth and nail to figure out what's going on. So I'm just putting it out there, okay? Do you know how easy it is, or easy for me it would be, to just go away? I could just go away, delete my channel 100%, delete my Telegram, delete my groups, and you'd never hear from me again. But no, I am here with you explaining things. You guys want me to go away? Hey, I will. It'll be a lot less headache for me. Okay? Period. A lot less headache. For the last about 30 days, 28 days, I've probably got, I don't know, maybe 40, 50 hours of sleep. I can't sleep because I know my people, I'm not going to let them down, right? I told you from day one, I do not want to let you down. I am going to be launching, well, I've already started, and we're going to talk about that. I've got things in the work, guys. I haven't been just kicking back. Oh, like some other YouTubers say, on an island somewhere sipping cocktails. No, I'm still here in the same place. Everybody knows where I live. You want to come have a drink with me? Go right ahead. You have the address. Okay? Plain and simple. Right? So, it would be very easy for me to go away, but I'm not going to do that to you. All right? It'd be so much better for my life to do that, but I'm not going to. That's not what I believe is the right move. Okay? Everybody else does that. They just disappear, or they never talk about it again. And you know what? Here's another thing. I've had about, in the last 21 days, I've had about 6 projects reach out to me.
Who cares? And nobody cares about what projects are reaching out to you. They care about their money that's locked up in BrunoEx that you, guaranteed That it was 100% not a scam, not a rug pull. That's all people want to know about, Ryan Janicki. Nobody cares about what project's been reaching out to you. You're not special. People get, YouTubers get pitched opportunities every single day. But many of us don't accept those things. Well, I won't say many of us. I say some of us won't accept those things. Because we're not interested in being paid for promotion. And also knowing that it's an obvious scam that's going to rug pull like BrunoEx just did as well.
For 6 figures plus, just to pay me in advance to go in to start promoting their stuff. And all of them are out there right now. And I'm not going to name their names because it's other YouTubers. I'm not going to talk bad about anybody. I'm not here to do that tonight, okay? They can do whatever they want, all right? 6 figures plus just to start it. You don't think I would take that money and run? No, I'm not going to do that, all right? Ever. Because I knew from the start, these are 100% Ponzi's. Nobody's going to make any money. I mean, maybe if you got it on day one and it lasted, I don't know, some of them were 10 days, some of them were 30 days, some whatever. It doesn't matter, okay? I could have made probably $500,000 in the last 30 days by shilling something on my channel. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to. I'm not going to do that to you. It's a bad look, right? Not that I really care what you guys think of me or what you think I look like. It does not matter to me, right? I'm just telling you, I have more important things to do than be here right now with you, okay? But I am here because I think it's important for us to talk about the facts, the fiction, the nonfiction, the absolute garbage that's out there. I mean, everything. We're going to talk about it all tonight, all right? I'm not going anywhere. I'm not running. I'm here in front of you. Let's talk about it. So, you got questions, concerns, comments that make any sense? We'll go through them. Market Friend TV, big trouble ahead.
So here's RC right here. This is a sad time, but Ryan's also a victim. If this turns out for the worst, until Ryan shares otherwise, I for one would keep believing solely because Ryan has not given up. Who cares? Ryan is not a victim. Ryan is the reason why y'all all lost your money. This guy accepted your money inside of his private wallet and sent it to BrunoEx on 100% guarantee. It's not a scam. It's not a rug pull. That BrunoEx is 100% the only DeFi project that is, that has real world assets. He said that in multiple videos. But you right here, RC, trying to defend the scammer. Ryan Janicki is the scammer. Right along with the anonymous owners that you don't know who they are. Because he does not share the information.
For taking crypto from others and investing it. Were you aware of how they were setting it up? Market Fiend TV. Not an investor, just a troll, so whatever. PC Dave says, not a single YouTuber comes on live and accepts their mistakes. No, they don't. I mean, obviously, because, it is what it is. RC says this is a sad time. Ryan is also a victim. If this turns out for the worst, until Ryan shares otherwise, I, for one, will keep believing solely because Ryan's not. I'm not going to give up, okay? I have over 7 digits into this thing, guys. Okay? That's a lot of money. A ton of money to me. I'm going to have to start over. Okay? I'm going to have to go back to full-time work. Because if this ends up bad, that's what's happening. That's just, I'm accepting that. Okay? I will accept my own mistakes. Okay?
No, he won't. That's why he kicking people out of the group. That's why he's mad at people for calling him a scammer. It was not a mistake on your part. You literally did, I don't know how many BrunoEx videos that you removed all from your YouTube channel. And I'm just going to keep reiterating this. You guarantee that everyone's funds are safe. This is not a rug pull. This is not a scam. This is not a pyramid. This is not a Ponzi. But you right here trying to say that, you're going to own up to your mistakes. When? You're kicking people out of the group. You're mad at people for calling you a scammer. So, obviously, you're not going to accept your own mistakes.
That's what a real man should do. Just bottom line, right? Was it a big mistake to listen to, to even start this thing 21 months ago with Gary, deep down in my heart, I don't think it was. Right?
See there? There you go. Do he believe that it was a mistake to start this thing 21 months ago with Gary? Deep down in my heart, I don't believe so. He would never. He just got finished saying that's the right thing to do because that's what a man would do. He is not a man. Real men will admit to being wrong. I've done it multiple times in the past. I got tired of doing that. That's why I made a change. And you can go back to my YouTube channel. You can see what I was promoting in the past. Their videos are still there. This idiot, this scumbag, this childish human being, he removed all his videos. Trying to eliminate all the evidence. And then try to say, oh, I didn't want nobody depositing money. If you saying that the platform's not accepting any new deposits, then what are you worried about? Someone depositing money. I try every single day, and he's gonna say it in this video. I attempt every single day to deposit funds to the platform. The platform's not accepting any new deposits. So if that's the case, then why is it that you removed all your videos making that claim? You don't want people to deposit funds into a platform that's not paying.
Right? Everybody made a lot of money for a year and a half. And then the brand ambassador plan started, and it was good for 5 months. And now, we are paused, right? We are paused. That's it. I mean, that's the facts, right? Walker says, I hope Ryan promotes another project. Can't wait. No, that's one thing you're not going to see, guys, is me promoting another garbage project that it's just not going to happen, right? I'm just going to take a break from YouTube. I'm going to maybe I'll start a YouTube real estate channel. Maybe I'll start learning how to trade, right? But if this ends up bad, you know what? I'm moving on and obviously going back to work because I've been financially damaged, and I can accept that. It sucks bad, but it happened. Hasn't happened yet, in my opinion. We'll talk about that as well, but that's just what's happening, right? Market friend, a guy just went to jail for something different. Market friend, are you trying to scare me or something? Like, I don't get it. If you have nothing decent to say, like, just go away. You don't make any sense. Okay, so whatever.
It does make sense. It's just you not accepting criticism. Yet again, you want everybody to support you, regardless of how foolishly you bragged about BrunoEx all of these months. You're the fool, and you put the information out there. Nobody put a gun to your head say that BrunoEx is 100% legit, or else. You was on your own in your own home promoting BrunoEx, saying those things yourself. So accept the blame and stop, trying to degrade people with silly comments.
Whatever. Don't stop, keep going, let's move on. Oh, I'm moving on, right? Wakar, I'm moving on, right? I mean, that's it. Jamie Dimon was right when he said crypto is 99.9% scam. Yeah, whatever you want to think, market, Fend, TV, it is what it is, right? We already know what kind of person you are with your comments. Doesn't matter. You can say whatever you want. So the facts are, ladies and gentlemen. Well, first I'm going to play you guys a quick audio clip. All right. I did this in the private group, but for the trolls here, I don't even know why I'm going to. But some people haven't heard it. For the trolls that are in here right now, and the YouTubers, I am going to play this clip. This clip is from 22. It was on the night of the 22nd when we launched the NFT project. Okay, the night of the 22nd. So that's what, 9 days plus 30 November is 39. So it's 40 days old in about a couple hours. 40 days ago. There's a clip from Gary. I heard from him obviously way after that. But it's a clip that he sent to me after our 2-year anniversary live. I just want you to hear this. I just want you to hear it. And you think to yourself, does this sound like a guy that has ill intentions? Okay? I just want your opinion. Just your opinion. All right? So I'm going to play it right now.
Hey Ryan, thank you for doing this, and it was quite an emotional moment for me to watch this celebration happening. I've had a very busy past few days. I mean, as I said, I would love to sleep for an hour, and I literally meant it. Like, but then I had to be up when I saw the website. Few things were not matching up to the mark, and some corrections had to be done. I understand you being uh, doing the best you can for what you did. But it's an amazing looking website, and I'm very happy that we are working together, and you are the chosen one for us to be the face of our company. I wouldn't have. I think even if anybody woke me up from my sleep and asked me like, would you choose so and so person to be your brand ambassador, I would outright reject that and still be happy to keep you as a brand ambassador because
Yeah, of course. You're not the face of the company. Now you got the face of the company and Ryan Janicki, who was foolish enough to accept it. I said it in my first video. And like, you're the face of the company now. So when this thing collapses, and it will collapse, you're the only one that people can come after because they know who you are and where you are. Man, I even got your driver's license information, Ryan Janicki. I can send it right to the authorities as well. So to make sure that they got the right person. Yeah. You're not the only one that can get information. You're not the only one that, that thinks that, you got access to people and everything like that. I got direct access to the Texas State Securities Board. I can directly communicate with, an agent with DFPI in California as well. Come on now.
it's like a family. You're like a brother to me, and uh, this is a very emotional moment for me. Like to start something with so much passion and such a big vision. I mean, a lot of people told me that this is impossible in the DeFi space because I've seen rugs at the rugs, but yeah, here we are, like celebrating our 2 year anniversary. And special thanks to Alan, Scott, Cody, and Stephen. I mean, it means a lot for them to come at such a short notice to be part of the celebration. I'm very happy to have them as privileged investors. Kudos to them. Love and respect. Hope you guys have an amazing dinner and after party. And God bless. That's all I can say. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, Ryan. You take care of yourself, man.
Yeah, thank you for inviting my heart so much, Ryan. You take care of yourself so you can continue being the fool that you are. That's what you should have ended it with.
All right, so there you go. That's what was sent to me 39 days ago, 40 days ago, right after the 2 year anniversary. To me, that doesn't sound like a scammer. It doesn't sound like a person that has ill intentions. I have known Gary for 21 months. We have talked every single day. Every day. There hasn't been one day that I haven't heard from December of 22 to November of 24. That's a long time, right? A long time. So you guys think what you want on that. It doesn't matter. In my opinion, that doesn't sound like a person that has ill intentions or trying to hurt people. Okay, I know, and I've seen proof of them donating monies to churches, orphanages, everything over there. All right, I have a lot of stuff. All right. Market Vin says, did you put your videos back up? Why would I put my videos back up? I just took them down 2 days ago. Why would I put them back up, Market? I don't get it. Ryan, I'm not a troll, but when I saw that they had you taking crypto from others, I knew not to invest. They essentially made you the security. Wish you luck. Well, thank you very much, Market. Whatever you think you're doing here, great. I'm glad you didn't get in. Whatever, doesn't matter to me. Okay, your opinion here means nothing. So, So you guys take that for what it's worth. I mean, you know, it is what it is, right? I just know that if Gary, these are the facts, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we'll just lay out the facts right now.
Doesn't matter what you feel and everything like that. You know, there was another one called Stable Fund. Stable Fund Michael, well, that was the name that he went by. Of course, that wasn't his real name. You know, he even tried to share, I think it was like a driver's license or a passport photo, and he blocked out his photo and everything like that, and all this other type of stuff, right? And I did a video calling out Stable Fund as a scam once. You know, just like this guy clearly lied to all of us to get our money in there. And you know, yes, I got invested into this, but now I'm seeing this as a scam that it is. And Michael was in the Telegram group talking every single day. He was doing all these different AMAs with all these different YouTubers and everything like that. Never showed his face. Never did. Did all, you know, this marketing campaign in New York Times Square. Whereas he did you know, they did a marketing campaign in Dubai where they paid some random black woman to show up in the booth and everything like that, and people believe that as well. And then they did another marketing campaign for the second time in New York Times Square. Like, this is legit. You're not going to spend all this money on a marketing campaign in New York Times Square just to rug everybody. What ended up happening? They rugged everybody. Then they started to relaunch it with Stable Fund version 2, and nobody got paid again. So just like, you know, you believe that just because you sharing a voice note from supposedly the guy named Gary, and like Shirley right here is asking, have you personally met Gary? No, he has not. You know, who cares about a voice note? Anybody can sound sincere in a voice message. Man, I can end up switching. Hey Ryan, I feel sorry for you, man. You know, just like I know that you was trying to do it. You trying to do the right thing for everyone. I appreciate everything that you did in there. It's like anybody can do that. You know, of course, I don't mean that. Because, you know, Ryan Janicki was really thinking about himself. He was getting at 1% every single month on all of the money deposited inside of the brand ambassador plans. You know, so he had every incentive to keep promoting this thing because he's the only one getting paid referral commissions. That was it.
The last time I have spoken to Gary is November 9th. Okay? He Zoomed me from his hospital bed. Okay? Which I verified because I sent flowers to the hospital the next day, did not tell him, and the next day he said, thanks for the flowers. I sent them from all of the BrunoEx family, okay? It wasn't cheap to do flowers over there, let me tell you, all right? So, that was verified. I saw him, IV in his arm, him, laptop on his lap in the hospital, done, all right? I'm gonna say stuff tonight that hardly anybody knows, but now you're gonna know, because that's why we're here. All right, so that was the last time I talked to him. About a week after that, his second in command talked to me, okay? So we went about a week. I didn't know what was going on. I was freaking out. Everybody in the private groups knows this because you got all the information, right? Everybody, the second in command, he got a hold of me and says, Ryan, I cannot release these. I cannot release these withdrawals because I do not want to lose my job until Gary is either out or I get the go-ahead, okay? I said, well, it would really help me because I'm taking a lot of slack and a lot of heat for it. It would really help me if you could release him, but I can't do that, okay?
Now, ask yourself, does that make any sense at all? So, it's like the U.S. president, right? So if the U.S. president is unable to do his presidential duties at that time, the vice president steps in, right? And then the vice president is not able to do the presidential duties, then the Speaker of the House steps in, and so on and so forth. So you mean to tell me that you're the second in command, you don't have any access to the private keys for the wallets to pay out people? Or you're able to, Ryan Jennings was able to have a Zoom call with Gary in the hospital, but the second in command cannot go to the hospital and get permission to send out everyone's funds. Ask yourselves, does that make any sense at all? Come on now. Y'all gotta be smarter than that. The people that's right here supporting Ryan in this live feed right here, Y'all need your heads checked.
Excuse me. I can't. I don't have the keys for the wallets. Okay? If it would have hit my wallet, you guys would have been paid. So we were in contact for 2, 3, 4 days, like every day. I was like, hey bro, what's going on? Let me know what Gary's doing. You know, he had a stroke he went in the hospital on Friday for a blood infection, had a stroke on Saturday, and I haven't heard from him since November 9th. Okay? I've heard from his second in command. I had a conversation with his mother. All right? His mother called on the second in command's phone and was talking through a translator and says, Gary would like you to come over here. I'm like, hey, I will. When do I need to come? I said, I need 2 things. I said, I need tickets, or not tickets. I'll get my own ticket. I need to be picked up by the airport by, Gary has 2 armed guards with him all the time wherever he goes, and a driver. He doesn't drive anywhere. He has a driver, okay? I want to be picked up at the airport by them. I'm just not going to wander all over Azerbaijan. I know where the hospital is. I don't think it's safe, okay? I'm going to fear for my safety in a different country, especially over the Middle East. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, that's understandable. You know, if you're going over, you know, to Azerbaijan, which right there borders Iran, and you know what's going on with the conflicts over there in that area. You know, the Russia-Ukrainian war, Israel attacking everybody as well, and everybody attacking Israel right back. You understand the security of that situation. So rightfully so. And the thing is, it's like the second in command's mom had called him and all this other type of stuff. How can you know that is the second in command, first of all, and then that is also the second in command's mom that called you? Could have been anyone that they could have paid to play the part. You know, again, here you are being foolish, gullible, and an idiot as well. You believe anything just to try to make yourself look like the victim. And so where's the proof of any of this to back up anything that you're saying? So let's continue on.
Yeah, I'm being a wussy. You guys can decide on your own on that, okay? I said, make that happen. I'm on the next plane out, right? It's a 24-hour flight. And I would do that. I got no problems because I know that you guys want to know what's going on, okay? Now, I haven't heard from them since. I haven't heard from anybody for now, I think it's going to be 2 weeks tomorrow that I haven't heard nothing. I email every morning, every night. I have 4 different emails, okay? I do support, I do Gary, and I do the second in command. I telegram all of them. I talked to the trader once, okay? No, twice. Funds are still being traded, okay?
Where's the proof? Where's the proof? So you're saying all this stuff without showing any proof at all. You never show any proof of trading. Who is a trader? You're like, I talked with the trader. Never refer to the trader by name, first and last name, first, middle, last name, or all 4 names depending on what country you're living in. Never refer to Gary by his full name, just Gary. Never shown a photo. You've never shown any proof of information proving that you actually know these people. Gary, okay, you did an AMA, so what? But nobody else knows who Gary is. Don't know how he look. Don't know if if it was actually really legit that he had a stroke at the age of, what was that Thomas said here? He said that 35 years of age he suffered a stroke. So what was this guy? He's out of shape. Don't do any exercise at all. Don't make any sense, right? But don't support. You don't have any support evidence at all. When I'm doing my videos like this right here, and when I'm calling something a scam, I back it up on why it is a scam and explain it. And I'm showing it visually. You just sitting in front of a camera showing your your pathetic face, and without ever showing any stitch of evidence. So let's continue on.
There's still money in the wallets. In fact, there was a deposit into one of the wallets that does the trading, out of the trading wallet into one of the wallets that BrunoEx owns about 5-6 days ago. Okay? No money has left those wallets since November 8th, the last day I talked to Gary. I have all 7 wallets. I have everything. Okay? And I look at them every morning and every night because I want to make sure everybody knows what happens when a rug pull comes. Guess what? Wallets get drained, Telegram accounts go down or deleted, website goes down. I used the exchange today. The BrunoEx exchange still works. Do you think if they're absolutely rugged, they'd be taking? I exchanged $30,000 like a week and a half ago, okay, for someone that wanted to get into something else. It's still working. All that stuff is still working. The American Express, I'll tell you this too, guys, full transparency, the American Express Black Card that Gary sent me for my travel when I go to meet with investors, when I go to did the birthday party, all traveling for anything else, he sent me an American Express Black Card. That's big, okay? That is still active. That bill is still getting paid. Well, I don't know if it's getting paid, but I can still use it. So, what does that tell you? I just haven't talked to anybody from the team. So, all those stuff
doesn't mean anything. So what? You got a American Express Black Card that was sent to you and it's still active and everything like that. Probably active for right now. Because they got all the money to be able to pay it. To make you go live like you did and put all this information out. While they're still finding a way to escape with everyone's money. That's what's going on. You're the scapegoat. Always have been, and you always will be. And there's going to be so many people very, very, very upset, like they already are as well, already starting to be, about you being responsible for them losing their money, thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars. Because when you look at it, you know, if you deposited $100,000 inside of BrunoEx and you was in the 18% per month plan, I don't know when that started. You was getting $18,000 per month, right? And let's say that paid out for 5 months. So you say times that by 5. That's $90,000. You almost made whole. But you still losing out on $10,000 that you rightfully deserve. And just imagine the people that didn't get in. You know, they didn't come in, early enough. They found about BrunoEx a little bit later. They came out with $100,000, getting $18,000 a month. They only got paid, for 2 months. That's $36,000. So they're still missing $64,000. You think that they're not disappointed? They're not upset? They're not mad? Absolutely, they are.
Exchange is still working. Wallets are still full. There's just a lot of things right now that aren't adding up to this going away. Other than I haven't heard from anyone from the team in almost 2 weeks. Okay? I don't know if Gary is dead. I don't know if the second command is figuring out. If I was to guess, remember, ladies and gentlemen, they do $300 million of offline investments for people from Russia, for people from Pakistan, all over, oil investments. I'm assuming our money, we are probably low on the totem pole. Okay? We're low on the totem pole.
Doesn't matter. If you got someone investing into your business, you're going to take care of your investors. Period. When you right here laying claims that they got investors from Russia and all these other parts of the world, where's the proof? You have none. Again, you're making assumptions based off of claims that they have said to you without ever showing any visual evidence.
Is my guess, right? That's just a guess or my opinion. I don't know that for a fact, all right, whatsoever. But yeah, those are the facts. Things are still working. Telegram accounts are still active. Website's still working. It is not taking new deposits. Okay, you can go try. I try every single day to make sure they're not taking new money. They're not. Gary's phone still rings and rings and rings. I try every morning and I try every night because there's a time zone difference. 9 hours time zone difference. So I try at 9 in the morning and 9 at night. His time. All right? I set an alarm every night so I make sure at 1 in the morning my time, I make a call. 9 in the morning is over there. All right? Those are the facts. That's what I have. All right? RC says, as you share, Ryan, none of this adds up concerning Gary mentioning he views his family, your brother, and top it off, he seems to portray a man with a healthy, God-fearing attitude. Yeah, I agree. RC says, like, I'm lost for words. Yeah, I am too. Huss says, Azerbaijan is not the Middle East, it's classified as Europe. Huss, I know exactly where Azerbaijan is. It's bordered on Iran, so I would not consider it Europe. They do say Europe, but it's on the Iran border. So I don't know what globe or map you're looking at, but to me that's not Europe because it's connected to Iran. Baku City is very, very close to the Iran border. All right, so I don't know what you're doing there. Tell YouTube how we haven't been paid for months. Orlando, everybody knows this. Like, what are you trying to do here? I don't get it. Like, you're a troll. Why are you even talking? You're not even in this, okay? So just stop, whatever. JT says, do you have a communication channel to the Forex trader also? Yes, I have his email. And I also haven't heard from him. But the trading is still going on because I saw a deposit from 6 or 7 days ago, like I said before, out of the trader's wallet into one of the BrunoEx wallets.
So that's proof of trader. I saw a deposit from the trader's wallet into another wallet. That verifies that's trading, really. But at the same time, you stated just right now that you have a direct channel to communicate with the trader through email, and the trader is no longer responding to you. Come on, man. And all of you that support Ryan, y'all believe this crap? Come on now.
And then it hasn't moved. Not one BrunoEx wallet has had any money taken out since November 8th. 7th or 8th, I think. I can't remember the exact date. All right? Orlando says month after month after month we get nothing but whatever, Orlando. Every time a payout is supposed to get paid out here, comes around BrunoEx, you have another excuse why investors can't get paid. I mean, I'm just not going to read your comments anymore, Orlando, because you're probably one of the YouTubers and it's fine. Okay? So, I mean, whatever. Jay said, you said it wasn't a Ponzi, knowing damn well it was. Stop lying. You're part of Bruno. Okay, Jay. Track the wallets, my friend. Track the wallets. Please do that. Right? Please.
It doesn't matter about the wallets. Jay was absolutely correct. You was the only one paid to promote BrunoEx as the brand, as the brand ambassador. So yes, you are part of BrunoEx because you got paid 1% on all of the deposits on a monthly basis, every 30 days. You said, and so how can you sit there and claim that you were not part of BrunoEx when you're the only one invest in BrunoEx that got paid referral commission for being the brand ambassador? Jay is absolutely correct. Thank you, Jay.
If you're such a man about it, why don't you go do it? You're a keyboard warrior too. You got your money back, stop lying. No, I didn't. I'm over 7 digits down in this thing, all right? You tracked the wallets, you saw where my money went. And it's not here.
So you probably made like over $200,000 referral commissions. You said that you got over $100,000 deposited. So yeah, you are risk-free, Ryan Janicki.
All right. Calling it garbage is funny. You can take a break because you got all your money. Jay, I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to deal with you anymore. Orlando says, why were we not given the choice to exit instead of you placing us at 10%? Orlando, I'm not going to answer any of your questions because you're not even in it.
It doesn't matter.
So stop. Stop.
It doesn't matter if someone's in it. We all getting the information because people are disappointed with you, Ryan. What does it matter if someone's in or not? And why should he stop when he's literally asking legitimate questions and stating legitimate facts that I even showed in part 2 of the series of you mentioning how no one's getting paid due to instability in the region, so they got to move all the money from the oil plan, which is 18% per month, and put it into the forest plan, which is 10% per month, and all rewards are going to automatically be sent over there as well, so nobody's getting paid. That's what you said in the video. If you did not watch part 2, go back and watch part 2. I played multiple videos of Ryan Janicki speaking in a private Zoom meeting in this Telegram group, explaining the situation, what's going on.
Stop being that person, right? You're just making a fool out of yourself. But whatever. So I gave you enough facts, right? I given you facts that I know of, right? I've told you last time I heard from the team, wallets are full, exchange is working, all the communications, no Telegram accounts have been deleted, none of this, none of that. What else is there? Chris Smith says keyboard word, put in nothing, cry all the time. Yeah, exactly. That's what Jay and Orlando. They put in absolutely nothing because they live in the basement of their family and they're probably 17 or 18 years old. They could
see. There he goes with the insults. He can't help himself. That's what children do. You know, they're asking him legitimate questions and he just want to attack them on a personal level, which makes absolutely no sense. It just shows what kind of person Ryan Janicki is. You know, and you should not be dealing with people like Ryan Janicki ever again. Let this guy suffer by himself. You know, never listen to what this guy has to say ever again. Everything that Orlando Humphreys is talking about, or Humphreys is talking about, is validated. It has been verified. And here he is, Ryan Janicki, acting like the big child that he is, trying to dodge the questions and also the statements that Orlando's putting out. I'm not going to answer you, Orlando. You're not in it. Doesn't matter. Is what he's saying true or not? And if it is true, explain yourself. If it's not true, explain yourself. Simple as that.
Could be 50 or 40, but they act like they're 2. Whatever, it doesn't matter. People know what kind of people Jay and Orlando are. Who cares? And Market Fiend or whatever his name is. They're trolls. They're petty people, guys. Just ignore them. Whatever. What else? I want to go over. I have all 7 wallets of BrunoEx. I hired a forensic blockchain analyst from New York out of my own pocket. Okay? Nobody else's money but mine. Jay and Orlando and whatever your name is, Market Fiend. Because I never got any back. Every single dollar that I made, I put right back into it. Okay? Right back in.
Nah, I'm not believing that. If you got paid, let's just say $250,000 referral commissions, I can understand putting $100,000 back in there, keeping $150,000 for yourself. That's exactly probably what Ryan Janicki did. Why don't he show the transactions that he kept for himself? So since he's able to show you the transactions that he sent to everybody on all of your wallets, why don't he show the transactions that he sent to his own wallet and out of his wallet to his other private wallet to be able to cash out, or exchange wallet to be able to cash out? Has he ever shared the information? I'm just going to put myself on a limb and say no, he hasn't.
Huss says, what is your solution? What is your plan? I'm getting to that, Huss. Okay? I'm getting to it. Relax. What was I saying? Oh, I heard a forensic blockchain analysis. He is doing all of the wallets. I did that 6 days ago. He got back to me yesterday. He says he's about half done. Like, this is expensive, guys, out of my own pocket, whatever. I'm asking for nothing, okay? I always told you I'd be here. So he's been hired. I heard from him yesterday. Said it's a busy wallet, but most of the transactions are coming in and out for the monies that was taken into your wallet to make the investment, then coming back out. The numbers match up with the 80% perfectly, or the 20% or whatever it was, exactly right. All right. I don't know what else to tell you, but he's looking into it further. There has been no tornado cash. There has been no, running it through mixers. None of that garbage. Okay. None of that stuff. That's what rug pulls do, is they run it through mixers. They turn into tornado cash when they do this, when they do. Everybody knows this, right? So when I get a full report to him, I will report to you guys on every single wallet. All I know is that they're still full and nothing has been taken since November 8th. Last time I heard from Gary. Okay? What else? I have his driver's license and his passport. I have given that to a friend of mine, the Minnesota State Patrol. Minnesota is a state in the U.S., if some of you don't know. Right? If you're overseas, whatever. So yeah, Minnesota State Patrol. He is going to try to escalate it up to higher ups and maybe even up to a government agency. This stuff takes time, ladies and gentlemen, because I want to know the authenticity of it. I have the address. He has zoomed me from his house, okay, in front of it, showed me what he drives, everything, guys, okay? I've had multiple Zooms with him before, all right? This is why, so I'm making sure the driver's license and the passport are 100% legit, and that address meets up to the pictures that I have off of Google Maps. But I want to make sure everything is legit, right? So they're looking into that. It's not like I'm not doing anything in the background, ladies and gentlemen. All right? I'm not lazy. I told you I will take care of things. I will try my best. This is what I'm doing. You guys can believe whatever you want. I mean, it really doesn't matter to me. Like I said, it'd be a hell of a lot easier for me to just delete my channel, delete my Telegram groups, and never hear from me again. And when you have people like Jay and Orlando and TV Fiend or whatever his name was, it really makes me want to do that, because I don't need it, right? I don't need the headache, but I'm here. I'm here and I'm doing it, okay? Because I told you guys that I'm going to keep my promise, right? Everything's going to be investigated, ladies and gentlemen. This stuff takes time, all right? So I'm not going to post anything in the Telegram groups if I don't have any news. So please don't ask every single day, hey, what's the update? What's the update? I will give you an update when I have one. I promise. Right when I have it, it'll go into the groups. I have nothing. Why wouldn't I? I wouldn't be in front of this camera if that wasn't the case. Okay?
I'm gonna pause the video because there is some other information I forgot about, and I will keep this person as confidential as possible. And also, this person able to share me some information. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause the video, save the information to my computer, and open it up to keep this person confidential. Alright, so I had to do this part of the video over again as I was listening to the original version, and I had to cut that whole section out as my volume just went away. I don't know what happened, but anyways, though, here is the information that I wanted to share with you. It was like 4 items here, and it was one screenshot that I decided not to share, but it showed that it was like over $8 million deposited inside the wallets at that time of the screenshot being received. Okay, so this individual is not in the Telegram group anymore to get updated information, but the information that he was able to share with me, I was able to see that one, like overall, it was over $8 million deposited. But I'm not going to share that. I'm just going to share some of this other information right here. So let's go to this. So you can see right here, I wanted to focus on this because it's showing that investment history, and then down here at the bottom, I think this was like an Instagram post. So it says people laugh at me when I tell them that they can make 18% on their money in 30 days with no fees. Yet they're the ones with savings accounts paying them 0.5% yearly, 401ks and IRAs paying them 5 to 10% yearly with fees. And then he continued on to talk about other ways to make money with these financial institutions, and about mutual funds. So I don't understand what it is that he wants. He loves to try to compare a literal scam to real legit opportunities to be able to invest your money. It does not add up. He got something wrong in his mind if he believes that BrunoEx is legit. And so now we already know that BrunoEx was never legit. Okay, so let's continue on. So this right here is a video that was sent to me, and actually I need to try to pause this and go back so I can read from the top. All right, it says, welcome to BrunoEx 18% monthly private opportunity. If you've made it this far, you're about to embark on a journey of epic proportion. I've been at BrunoEx for 13 months, and I can honestly say it's been an absolute pleasure. Gary, the founder of BrunoEx, has offered me and me alone opportunity that is unheard of in the space, and I want to bring it to you as well because we've all been hurt in the last year with rug pulls, rogue devs, and scammers. Nothing's different here at BrunoEx, right? So please take the time to watch the AMA I did with Gary in the pinned messages, which never shows proof that Gary is actually who he claims to be, because it never shows his face. Never did in that AMA. Our investment has nothing to do with crypto besides that is what it takes to get into it. So you got to deposit with USDT on the Polygon network in order to make a deposit inside of one of BrunoEx plans through the personal wallet of Ryan Janicki himself. Okay. And so BrunoEx turns our crypto into fiat and trades it in the oil and gas industry, which I ever showing proof of that ever happening, right? I've always wanted to get into the oil and gas industry. Let me see here. Says I've always wanted to get into the oil and gas industry, and here it is right in front of you. This right here is sorry. This is pathetic, because you can always invest into the oil and gas industry through traditional brokers. Like TD Ameritrade, E-Trade, Webull, list goes on. And each time make it seem like this is the only place, BrunoEx is the only place where you can invest in the oil and gas industry. Could have been doing it the whole time. I used to work for a company, a big company in the United States based out of Houston, Texas, called Halliburton. I used to work for them when I used to live out in Texas. That's a big company that you can invest into. You can invest into ExxonMobil. You can invest into all of these, Chevron. Everything. The list goes on. You can do that on your own while having full access to your funds at all times. There's no guarantee of your investment and growing itself, but you get paid dividends when you invest to the stock market and into companies like those. Okay, not all companies are going to pay dividends, but majority of the companies out there, ETFs as well, and REITs, they will pay you dividends on a monthly, quarterly, annual basis. So this guy right is full of crap, thinking that BrunoEx is the only place where you can invest to the oil and gas industry. All right, so continue on. Let the video go up. Wait for a move. There we go. So the investment consists of a minimum of $5,000 payable in USDT Polygon, 30-day stake, no fees in or out, and you choose what you want to do after the end of the 30 days. You can pull your rewards and roll your initial back in, pull rewards and initial and leave, or compound everything. You make the decision. I'm depositing $100,000 into this myself. I can bring up to $5 million into this plan. Welcome to the group, and let's make this the only group that you will need to visit in your financial journey. Let's face it, where else are you getting these returns on a 30-day stake with no fees? I'll wait. Yeah, I'll wait as well. Nowhere, because it's not sustainable. You're guaranteeing a return on everyone's investment with a minimum deposit of $5,000 in order to make 18% per month. No, okay. So you're saying that you also going to deposit $100,000 to this yourself. Dude, you're not even making $100,000 like that. You only got a net worth value of like $400,000, $500,000. So if you take your net worth and you try to just think about this, y'all. The only people that's able to invest $100,000 that quickly inside something are going to be millionaires and billionaires. It's not someone that has a net worth value of like $400,000 or $500,000. So because you're making like maybe $30,000 to $50,000 per month, or if that, and that's before taxes. So after paying taxes, you got your bills you got to pay. You got if you got your Bitcoin mining form that you got to pay for. You got your real estate businesses you got to pay taxes on. You got your tire shop that you need to pay fee, make payments towards as well, bills and everything. So how is it that you're able to get $100,000 up so fast? I tell you, it's through the referral program that you was the only one that was involved with, getting paid 1% every 30 days. So you did not deposit $100,000 of your own money. You deposited $100,000 of the referral commissions that you had got from introducing everyone to BrunoEx, and then for others doing the same thing. All right. So you can stop saying that it is your 6 figures that is deposited in there. No, it's from the referral commissions. So stop making that claim. So now let's continue on. Let's see. Can I go to the next screen without stopping the video? Well, no, don't like it. Let me just close it out and let's go to the next photo. So this right here is from Gary. Greetings to all. I am delighted by the enthusiastic response to this exclusive opportunity granted to Ryan. Ryan's gracious acknowledgement is highly appreciated. Our journey began with a professional partnership, but it is now on the brink of evolving into a promising and profitable venture for all involved. I've consistently held the conviction that time is a powerful force. With enough patience and determination to achieve, time can perform miracles. We stand at the threshold of a fresh chapter in BrunoEx, and I'm glad Ryan's leading us from the front. Wish you all the great evening or day ahead. God bless. So that right there is from Gary. Never uses his last name, never has his photo, nothing like that, right? So you can see what he was using, like what you call that, the British British dog. I can't remember the name of it right now. But anyway, you see the photo right there. And now let's go on. Actually, I did have, I do have the photo right here. I thought I didn't have it, but you can see right here. This is what this individual was able to share with me before being removed out the group. Because that's what Ryan Janicki is doing now. He's kicking people out of the Telegram group who are challenging him, who are questioning him. Ryan Janicki don't like that. So it shows right here that there was over $8.6 million deposited at the time of this screenshot. I don't know what is that, after the man was removed out the group. When he was moved out the group, I don't know. But that's what it's showing right here. Okay. So now let's close that out. I have moved the video ahead as well. As you can continue to hear a little bit more of just Ryan just gaslighting all of you, right? So let's go ahead.
For money, I do not have it. It's a waste of time. All right? If you guys choose to go and FUD everything like T did, his name starts with T, hasn't showed up yet, because, he knows he's a fool. That's just it, right?
It's just so pathetic that he got to go to the name calling. He can't help himself, right? So he's referring to the gentleman named Thomas that I showed in the Trustpilot review, right? So 72-year-old victim who deposited like $74,000 only got out probably like $20,000, so he lost $54,000 and unable to pay for buy things, gifts for his grandchildren for Christmas. He is the fool. I mean, outside of believing you and everything like that, I wouldn't say that he is a fool, because you made this thing seem so believable. You're the actual fool, Ryan Janicki, for lying to everyone. You're the face of BrunoEx. No one else is. Only you. Doesn't matter if you sit in the funds of BrunoEx. You received everybody's funds and then sent it to BrunoEx on everyone else's behalf. Then once the oil plan stopped paying out for that stupid excuse that they created, and you willingly went along with as well, you was also threatening people that if this information got put out, everyone's up for sale, you will find out who the person is and they will never get their money back. So who is the fool? It will be you, Ryan Janicki.
What else? Dan Hilmer says, not everyone who questions your motive is a loser or a keyboarder. Not everyone is jealous or hates people who succeed.
Thank you.
Dan, I don't care if anybody is questioning my motive.
It's right here.
Okay? I never said anything about questioning. I'm talking about people who actually went out and lied to other YouTubers and in Telegram who's saying, I'm the scammer.
They're not lying. then you are the scammer. You got paid referral commissions to promote this thing. No one else did. You was the one responsible for passing on the material from Gary and his so-called second-hand man and everything like that you talked about. And you're the one that's solely responsible for all that. Yes, Gary was in the group and he also shared messages here and there, but you was the main one putting all the videos out on YouTube, sharing the content across social media, saying that BrunoEx is the only one to be a part of. It is never going anywhere. Gary isn't going anywhere. Now look where we at. You are the scammer.
There's nothing to question when you can track the damn wallets. All right? There you go, down. Okay. RC, mine paid 2 months. So, oh yeah, Chris got paid. Chris compounded all the way through. Just like me. Chris, we suck. All right? Plain and simple. You're covering every stone unturned to track the whereabouts of everything, and speaking for myself, it's much. Yeah. Like I said, RC, I don't have to do it, but I'm going to. I'm going to take it all the way.
Oh, no. He wants to do it. Because he wants to try to play the victim card as well, just like all of y'all are. So people like RC, Chris Biz, they was constantly talking negatively about Jorge Vassal and Binance stuff as well. And then they also was negative about anyone else that questioned BrunoEx. All of you deserve to lose your money. Not all of you that's involved in BrunoEx, because, it's just like any investment opportunity out there that's rug pull. You believe that it was legit because of the information that was being presented to you. You didn't know any better, right? So now that you've had this experience, hopefully you'll start doing better going forward, like what I have been able to try to do my best at doing. Not everything is going to be 100% win. We've had, abandoned forex opportunities with regulated brokers, and we've had our accounts liquidated. I've even tried trading for people as well, and I lost for everyone. It's not easy out here trying to find something that's passive and that's legit. And I try to be the one that was going to offer the long-term opportunity for everyone to be able to participate in the forex side of the industry. And I just failed at it. I just like, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to trade for myself. And, and just do what I need to do for myself and then show the results in the end. That's what I'm going to do. So, it's like, is it possible to find passive opportunities? The best thing I could probably recommend that you look into is the stock market, to where there's no guarantee that your portfolio is going to grow, but you can get those dividend returns. So the dividend returns is what investors in the stock market live off of. They don't touch their portfolio investment. They keep buying more stocks, the company stocks, REITs, ETFs, and they get paid dividends on a monthly, weekly, quarterly, annually basis. That right there probably the best way to go. It's going to be slow money, but you deal with regulated brokers. Okay, so there you have it.
Okay, and that's the goal going forward. When I have driver's license, passport verified, home address, I know the business address, everything. Like I said, I already know the hospital address, where he was, or still is, or is he dead? I have no idea.
Yeah, information that you still refuse to share. All you do is talk about it. You're a bit talker, but you don't prove anything.
Okay. Someone from the team needs to contact me. That's the first step. And then in the background, working on tracking wallets and working on verifying passports, driver's license, everything else. That is all I can do at the moment. If you guys want me to stop doing that, just say the word, I'll delete my channel and I'll leave. Okay?
He's begging you to do that because he's tired of being held responsible, which he should be. He should be held responsible. He's begging you to tell him to delete his YouTube channel so that way he can go on by his business. That's what he wants. Don't do it. He don't deserve that. But that's all right. They said Texas State Securities Board has already informed me that they're looking to the issue of BrunoEx. And of course, he removed his video that I had showed a recording of on my own YouTube channel. But I also sent my video just in case he had removed it, so that people can see what he was talking about. I also sent Jorge Vassal's live discussion with Ryan Janicki as well. And what I'm going to do after this right here, this part 3 is uploaded. I'm actually going to get in contact with one of the agents that I have direct contact with and LinkedIn and give her a heads up. So that way she can help me make sure the information gets to Minnesota as well. All right?
I don't have to do it. I don't need the headache. All right? I didn't force you guys into anything. You did this on your own. I'm not a babysitter, okay? I babysitted that spreadsheet and many of you for 6 months. Well, more than that, 7 months, okay? I mean, period. Stephen says, thank you for coming on and sharing this information. Absolutely, Stephen. Stephen was at the 2-year party. Thank you, Stephen, for the support. Stephen's a good guy. Orlando.
Yeah, anybody's a good guy that supports you, right? You know, just so lame. But I'm gonna skip ahead and try to find when Thomas actually comes into the chat, and you can really start seeing how of an idiot Ryan Janicki really is. You know, the guy is disgusting, worst of the worst scumbags on the planet Earth. Okay, so let me keep skipping ahead here because Thomas eventually there's Thomas right here. So let's go ahead and play.
Decided to show up. Here you go, Thomas. You ready for it? I was ready for you. Thomas invested a total of $74,000. He exited $11,000 of that 74. He made $4,500 on that $11,000 and exited. Then he put in $61,000 and made $33,000 on that, withdrew, and the rest is obviously stuck in BrunoEx. So for a total, he lost $23,500. Now, in every single Telegram.
I mean, I'm listening to the math and I was trying to do the calculations in my head. But if you deposited $74,000 to start out with, you made $11,000 or whatever the case, wherever he said that you redeposited that inside of another plan or reinvested that, compounded it, and then you came in with another $61,000. You know, did he ever take profit? Is the question? Because you saying that, you know, he deposited. So if he put in $74,000, then put in another $61,000, sounds like to me he lost like 6 figures. You know, but I'm not sure because I don't know what the spreadsheet shows, you know, and everything like that. But let's go and continue on with this video. But you know, anyways, Thomas lost a lot of money still.
Telegram group that this troll scumbag Thomas has been in. Every live that he's been on to all the other Ponzi promoters, he has said that he's 72 years old and he spent $75,000. Well, he spent 74. He's lying about his age too, saying he can't give his grandparents his grandkids presents because he spent all his money with BrunoEx and didn't make anything. Sorry to say, Thomas, but out of the 74,000, you actually were 48 and a half, about 48 and a half back. Okay? So I don't know what you did with that 48.5. Maybe you put it into some other Ponzi. But I have the wallet. I know I have the spreadsheet, and I made this little writing just for you, Thomas. So you're welcome. And thank you for calling me a scammer in all the comments. And putting that beautiful link up, or not link, but what do you call it? I can never remember the name of it. Someone said it before. Trustpilot review, calling me the scammer. Thomas is not smart enough to track the wallets either, okay? Or maybe he's too old, or I don't know. Maybe.
See there you go. Gotta go to insulting, right? So there are a lot of people, I mean, young, you know, average age and old people who don't understand how to track wallets. They're brand new to the cryptocurrency space. They have no idea. And you know, so if you want to try to criticize without even understanding if the man can actually track wallets and everything, that just makes you look like the fool. You know how you know, just the horrible person that you are. He just can't help himself. He has to try to insult every chance he get. When people are questioning him and his actions, he got to attack you, your character, when he's completely wrong for that anyway. Calling you a fool, idiot, and all this other type of stuff. He don't even know who you are, except for that you invest into BrunoEx. He took your money and passed on to BrunoEx, but he always got to insult you for questioning him and trying to challenge him. You know, instead of him responding to the actions that they're claiming him of doing, he wants to insult. That's all he can do. You know, just a petulant child. This is the reason why he just needs to go ahead and just get locked up.
Maybe someone can school him on how to track wallets. So Thomas, you continue. I will give everybody. No, I'm not lying, Thomas. Sorry. I have the spreadsheet. You want me to show the spreadsheet with your name, your email address, and everything on it? I'll gladly do it. So I'd watch what you're saying. All right.
Oh, please do show his information so the authorities can contact him and question him about his involvement in BrunoEx, so that way they can get more information on you. And while you at it, Ryan Janicki, why don't you show your wallet actions as well? How much money you actually withdrawn from all the referral commissions that you got? Because you're not making 6 figures per year that fast, okay? In order to be able to deposit that much money inside of BrunoEx on a consistent basis, you depend on referral commissions. So if you got, let's say for example, $400,000 in referral commissions over the course of the time of you being the brand ambassador that whole time, what did you do with all those referral commissions? Let's see your wallet, Ryan Janicki.
All right, I'll give him your home address too. Not a big deal. Okay? You smear my name around, I suggest you watch it, or else you're gonna get what's coming to you, and that's gonna be you're gonna be doxxed, just like me. Maybe you don't want that. So from now on, Thomas, I would tread lightly, or yeah, that's gonna happen. Just a heads up.
Who cares?
So no, I'm not lying. You are the liar, Thomas. You are a horrible person. You are the liar, calling me a scammer, saying because you cannot track wallets. So
just because he can't track wallets, he's a fool. I mean, look through this guy. Listen to this guy. How is it that you got people like Chris Biz, who was here? Vincent Thomas. You go up here, you got Tina Jarquin. I think I'm saying her name right. And you know, and other people, Monthly and Visual Focus and everything like that. It's just I don't understand it. Now, when you go back to prior live videos and include, I mean, you go to Jorge Vassal because he told everybody about the video about him and Jorge Vassal. Look at all the people that was commenting in that video, and tell me you see the same people commenting in this video. They're tired of his lies. They're tired of the bull crap he keeps spreading. And you know, in the Telegram group and right here in his YouTube video, they're tired of it. There's already multiple people that's already sent claims to the FBI to investigate Ryan Janicki, and rightfully so. So this right here is an international scam, apparently, because the anonymous owner Gary and the second-hand man, they're located in Azerbaijan. And supposedly, Gary, at the age of 35, had a stroke or something like that and got hospitalized the day before they supposed to be paid out. And at that moment, no one's been paid out now. And you know, so you got people like Leonard Humphreys that's saying that constantly in you know, in this live feed right here. And Ryan Janicki, I'm not responding to you. You're not even an investor. Who cares? Is what he's saying true or not? And you know, instead of you responding to the questions or you know the people criticizing you of actions that was done with BrunoEx, you want to try to insult them, just like how you doing with Thomas right now.
Oh, Thomas says you better watch it, buddy. Okay, Thomas, whatever. We're done talking about Thomas. Everybody knows what he is. He's lied on all the Telegram chats. He's lied on all the YouTube lives that he went on, saying that I'm a scammer. He spent this much and didn't get nothing in return. It is a bunch of crap. I've got the spreadsheet. I've got every single transaction showing what and I will show it. I will show it to everybody. Okay,
so let's say this right. Let me ask you this question, everyone. If you deposited $50,000 into BrunoEx and you got back $25,000, did you get your investment back? No, you didn't. You got back half of your investment, so you lost 50% of your investment to BrunoEx. There's people that lost way more than that because they got started too late. So how is it that he can get upset about people being upset about them losing all, not getting back all the investment back? That is the whole point of investing as well, is to get your initial capital back, and then you play with house money from then on. But nobody had a chance to do that because pretty much he was compounding, Chris Bills was compounding, and many others was compounding all the way through, based on the guarantees of Ryan Janicki saying that BrunoEx will never go away.
Another video just for Thomas, if we want to see it. If he shuts his mouth, everything will be fine. That's all he has to do. It's free to shut your mouth, Thomas. I suggest you take it. Now, is there anything else you want to say? Now he's blaming for that, how you treat your elderly. You're not my elderly, Thomas. I have nothing to do with you. I do never ever want to see you or talk to you, and I could care less how old you are. All right? Obviously, you were not brought up correctly for talking like that. So.
Okay, if you're out in a public setting, right, and let's say that you're shopping somewhere, and someone elderly asks you for help, whatever the case may be, they're being very polite about it. You're gonna be respectful to them, right? You're always gonna be respectful to anyone, but especially to elderly people, because you're like, hey, I have a grandma, I have a grandfather, I have a great grandma, I have a great grandfather, and so on and so forth, right? I have great aunties and everything like that. So you want to treat them with the respect that they deserve for making it to that point in their life. Here, Ryan Janicki was not raised correctly. He tried to accuse Thomas of that, but he is the one that's not raised correctly. Whoever that has to deal with this idiot on a daily basis, I feel sorry for you, because that's what he is. The idiot. He's a fool. Scumbag. You just think about all of the names that you can call someone of this character. He's all of it. He does not deserve to be walking around freely on planet Earth. He should be locked up, and that's probably what's going to happen. Now, what's going to happen with TSSB investigation? They will not update me with the investigation completely, but they'll let me know probably like, hey, we sent the case to Minnesota. So now it's up to Minnesota to do with the investigation how they see fit. That'll be it for me, right? So thing is, I'm doing my part. If you're tired of this guy, you need to do your part as well. File with the local authorities. Talk with your attorneys as well, because this guy claimed that his attorney knew about the ledger, the transactions, the business model, had access to his private keys, and I'm like, what attorney is going to allow their client to continue to promote something illegally and then hold their attorney liable as well? Does not add up, right? So that right there wraps up what I want to talk about, because he continues on to insult Thomas some more as Thomas started commenting a little bit more, but I'm not here for that. I just want you to see just how bad of a character Ryan Janicki is. So he always loses his cool. He acts like a petulant child every time that someone challenges him, questions him, and rightfully accuse him for being a scammer that he is. So that right there is all I have to say. If you like what you heard in song, please subscribe to the channel. Also, feel free to share this video with other people. BrunoEx is done for. Do what you need to do to hold Ryan Janicki responsible, because you don't know who the real owners are. All you know is the name Gary. That's it. So no one's responded to him. Ryan himself, including the trader, he don't know the name of as well. So it's just a dark place for many of you, right? And but anyways, that's all I have to say. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time in this video. Take care, everyone.